Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So sorry that I have been away. I do apologize. However, life is crazy. I also was waiting for some new things to come in the mail. I got a mic and a tripod, and we're gonna see how it works. I've done some testing and I think it's gonna be okay, but y'all give me your feedback in the comments as well. So nice to be back. Let's go ahead and get right into the reading. This is going to be a collective reading. Wow, look at that. We already have cards coming out and I'm going to take them. This is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does, leave the rest for somebody else. You know the drill. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to start off with love, and then we're just going to dive into anything else that comes up. But I want to talk about career and finances. I also want to talk about general life journey messages from, you know, your ancestors, spirits, guides, etc. Right? So first card that came out that I saw is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay, so this is really important because the energy that I'm picking up on, and this is like for me personally, and I feel like this is for a lot of other people out there, which is really exciting, and also it's really challenging, and we're gonna focus on being grateful and not on being guilty, okay? Because I think at this time it's really hard to enjoy good things that may be happening for us because we may be seeing challenging things happen for others, okay, at the same exact time, and that doesn't feel good if you're a compassionate person. But the point is that if we can continue to raise out of these feelings of guilt and shame, then we are going to be able to soar to new heights. And when we reach those heights, we can assist others, okay? So bringing ourselves down, it doesn't help anybody. All it does is hinder us, okay? And that's what we need to realize. If we want to help people, then we need to be able to expand and to grow and become more abundant. You know what I mean? It doesn't help anyone to just be another person suffering just so that we don't feel guilty for having more than the next person, okay? This is, I feel like a universal message right now, okay? So the next card coming out is life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. That goes for good change too, okay? So if there's good change coming your way, don't resist it, just embrace it and continue to move forward. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so I really, really like that. Spirit's saying there may be a message on the back of the card with the imagery here. Okay, yeah, this is beautiful. So what I'm seeing is like, you know, the cycles and changes here with this tree, right? It's going through the seasons, okay? And it's like we're coming into this season of love. Spirit says this center card is where we are now, okay? And if you're North America, you know that spring is here, you know what I mean? We're shifting into spring, and there's abundance and love coming our way, you know? This is where things are starting to grow. And it's an exciting time to be alive, really. And even with the challenges ahead, you know, and the challenges at present, we are going to continue to overcome them, okay? And that is the attitude that we are choosing. I mean, that's the attitude I'm choosing personally. And, you know, otherwise I don't think that I would continue on. And there's a lot of people I think who feel the same way, you know? So give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Again, with the tree energy here. So this is really about reconnecting with your roots, and realizing that your roots do inform, you know, your branches, right? So as you are moving forward and growing, you know, recognize, you know, kind of where you've come from. And also, okay, we're going to do Shadow Oracle, this, and this. I've got like a basket of tarot decks. So, okay. So let's get on track. We're going to pull from the Sexual Magic Tarot because Spirit's wanting me to. I don't know why. Like, again, we're going to do love first and then move forward. But I'm really getting this as like more of a general message than love. Like, one thing I really like about this Oracle deck that I was just pulling from is that there's really a lot of heartfelt messages that aren't just about romantic love, you know? So there's all different types of connections that we can have, and if we can have an open mind, then we can connect with people on a variety of levels, and it doesn't have to be, you know, positive, negative, black and white, you know, love or hate or whatever. You know what I mean? So, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We are deeply grateful, and we know we couldn't do this without you. Please help guide us, Spirit, for our high spirit, and bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Okay, forgot to say my affirmations. Also, I'm going to have to get used to having a mic, so I'm sorry if I bump into it and you hear that. All right, thank you, Spirit. Any messages for the collective today? Spirit saying take these ones that are sticking out tall. Bottom of the deck. King of Swords. Okay. This could be referring to your energy, or this could be the energy of somebody who's kind of coming into your field, okay? The King of Swords is somebody who doesn't play games. They're very serious about what they want, and they're very serious about, you know, their communication. They take business matters seriously. This is somebody who will be honest with you, and they don't feel like they have anything to hide. Like, you know, something interesting about this is that you can see this King of Swords has, you know, this young, you know, person, this young maiden, right, with them. And then there's this older person, this older woman looking through the window, and they can see everything that's going on. So I'm just saying that this person is honest and transparent. That's the way that I look at that imagery. So let's go ahead and look at these three cards that are coming out here. Okay, yeah, I'm immediately getting the messages. We have Justice card in reverse, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the World card in reverse. Now, the way that I'm seeing it, the way the cards have presented themselves is with the Ace of Pentacles in the middle and these two reversals of the major arcana on either side. Now, what I'm seeing here is the trials and tribulations that you've experienced, and the challenges that you have been faced with, the unfair, you know, experiences. Like this is about in the midst of injustice and the world being turned upside down, literally, and you know, cycles becoming stagnant, and you know, things being unfair. Like I was saying, it's almost like in the midst of all of that, here comes this incredible blessing of love, and this blessing of stability and tranquility and security, more than anything. I'm really getting this idea of stability coming in for you in the midst of all of this craziness around you. And this could be like the things that you faced in the past, things you're currently facing, these challenges. But this is somebody approaching you is what I'm getting here, and somebody offering you something. And it's a bond, you know, like it's a lifelong bond. It's not something that you have to worry about going anywhere. And like I said, whoever this person is, this kind of King of Swords energy, they're, you know, showing up, and they're really honest and transparent. You don't have to worry about this person kind of like spinning you BS. So, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So let's go ahead and move on to career and finances. Let's get this deck this way. Okay. Yeah, okay. Something you may be currently doing, like a current job or a current way of making money. Wow, that's so funny. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but I just saw a couple different things that... Okay, in your career and finances, you may be feeling somewhat stuck, discontent. It's a burden, it's a hustle, it's challenging, you know, and you're kind of like turning to your inner well of resources to continue moving forward with this. But something is telling me that like the fact that you have become content with something so challenging is actually going to become a reward for you, because Spirit basically sees your resilience, you know, and that you have been willing to continue forward even though this is a challenging time. You have not given up. Look at that. I think we've got it's the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, because you've been patient. You've been waiting for something to grow. Yeah, this is the energies that you have been like, okay, look, this isn't my ideal situation, but this is working for me for now. And we're going to put this back. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, we're going to, well, basically what I'm saying is that you have been able to make it work. You've made it work. And Spirit is proud of you for that. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. Spirit's rewarding you financially. I mean, these are two Pentacle cards coming out as we're talking about career and finances. That's not a coincidence. You're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Like that. Look at that. Death card at the bottom of the deck. Transformation. You've transformed. You've gone from being patient and steadfast and, putting in the work and just waiting for the right thing to come along to now the abundance is coming in. With this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like it's love and finance. It's really positive. Look at that, the Two of Cups. Wow, no fucking way. I'm sorry, wow. Okay. Wow, okay, so Two of Cups. What did I say? Love and finances, Ace of Swords. That's that King of Swords energy. Somebody who's going to be very honest with you, very transparent. They have nothing to hide, and they are going to speak their truth to you. And look at that, the Emperor coming out next. This is Big Daddy energy, okay? and, take it how it resonates. Okay, so what I'm saying is this is somebody who is serious, somebody who has a lot to offer. And this is more than just like, sorry, I'm touching my mic again. It's like you all are going to have this bond that like really exceeds or transcends, like, I'm just hearing the word thought or reason. Like maybe there might be like, where it's like, oh, I'm hearing like, I didn't know that I was looking for somebody like you. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, is that either somebody is going to be surprised that they are so drawn to you and attracted to you, and maybe they've been looking for a certain type of person for a long time, and then they find you and they're kind of like, wow, I thought that I was looking for this type of person to be like my partner, but I'm like feeling like you're actually perfect. You're like way better than what I was looking for. You know what I mean? And that's the energy that I'm getting from this person, is that they're going to be surprised by how much they adore you and how much they admire you and want to assist you and want to, kind of bring you into their kingdom is what I'm hearing. Like it's like a soul bond that I feel like is going to go beyond, like it's almost like this doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense, but it fits so perfectly. Like that's the energy I'm getting. And for you, it might make sense. Like, okay, I'm getting for you, maybe this is exactly the type of person you've been looking for. That's so funny. Okay, so the ice machine is just dropping some ice, and the thought that I got, which like sometimes the environment will inform the messages, which is interesting because it's also like a rainy day outside. I've got the fire going, you know what I mean? And it's like, so it's kind of like shelter, okay, being sheltered from the storm and feeling, like cozy and warm and at home. And when the ice machine like dropped the ice just now, the thought was that it's like kind of like breaking apart any parts of you that are kind of, keep touching the damn mic, any parts of you that are like, that are frozen, okay, or like stuck in place. It's like breaking those things apart with this like clarity, like because this person so clearly sees like that they want you and they make that very clear to you, and there's no guessing game. Like, I'm getting that there's no guessing game here. Wow. It's really beautiful. It's beautiful as fuck. And so like I said, wow, look at that. I've been struggling. So again, with this energy of like, you've been challenged, okay? You've been very challenged. This could be someone you don't know yet. I just saw that I don't really know you card. Yeah, this could be someone you haven't even met yet. Okay, wow. So the card is, I love myself enough to walk away, is what I just saw. And the energy I got was that you are, in a lot of ways, I feel like you are, you're somewhat closed off, but I think it's because you don't trust people. And I think that's why it's so important that this person is going to be honest and transparent and also be the one pursuing you. They're going to be the one approaching you and embracing you and bringing you in. Does that make sense? Because that actually works really well with your energy, because I feel like there's parts of you that are kind of like cold, and there's parts of you that are shut off a little bit. And you're like, look, I don't care what, like that you are willing to struggle in order to be true to yourself. Does that make sense? Also, hope my camera's not shaking. This is like a new setup, like I said. So I apologize if there's any stuff, because the tripod's not like as stable as I would like it to be. we're getting there. We're working on it, okay? But the thing is that this person, it's like you almost need somebody. This is what I'm getting. You almost need somebody who's going to be able to make you feel so at ease and so comfortable that like you can't help but like connect with them. So it's almost like they need to create an environment of like love and nurturing and stability, and also to a certain degree, not forcefulness, because I don't see that being a conducive for your energy, because you do love yourself enough to walk away. So if anything is not working for you, then you're going to walk away from it. But the idea is that this person is going to kind of like get to you. They're going to like get inside of your heart, because they have this way of kind of like bringing you in away from the struggle and the storm and the surrounding environment you've been basically weathering on your own. And so I feel like this is like, this person is like it's going to feel like a miracle, because I'm looking at this Manifesting Miracles card, and it's like I can feel it like inside, not like this person I feel like is going to like really cut, like I'm hearing cut you to the quick, or like cut like straight through the bullshit, right? And they're just like gonna get to your heart, and I you know, it's gonna be, you're gonna be kind of helpless to this person, okay? That's what I'm getting. You're gonna be kind of helpless, but you won't be able to help but fall in love with this person, because they have exactly that kind of energy for you. And like I said, this may not be a surprise to you that you would fall for this person. I think it's going to be a surprise to them, which is really cute. And it's not because like, you know, you don't meet their expectations. You exceed their expectations. This is why they're going to be blown away by you. And this is why they're not going to take no for an answer, because they're just going to be like, look, like you're more than what I've been looking for. Like you're everything I've ever wanted and more. And I didn't even know it. And I'm blown away by you, and I want you, and that's it. And like, I hope to fucking God you'll say yes. Like this is what the energy that I'm getting from this person is. They're like, they don't want anything else. They don't want anybody else. They found it. They fucking found it. And they've been looking for somebody, like I said, they've been looking for somebody, but they didn't know that they were looking for somebody like you, because you are just going to fucking, like I said, you're going to feel like a miracle to them, okay? Because they're not going to want to let you go. You know what I mean? It's almost like, because I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles, and you see how she's like cradling this little bunny rabbit, y'all? I'm like gonna cry. She's like cradling this little bunny rabbit. It's like, that's how this relationship is gonna feel to you guys. It's gonna be like the kind of love that somebody has for, it's this unconditional love. That's what I'm really feeling. So it's an unconditional love. I'm like gonna cry, I swear to God. Because it's like, you know how and this is not to say that they're gonna love you like a pet, okay? But it's like, you know how with your pets, it's like, they're a stable and consistent relationship in your life that you feel unconditionally about, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's my dog, you know what I mean? That's my baby, that's my whatever. Like this is how the relationship is gonna feel in that way. And I'm not saying, like I said, it's not like you're a pet, okay? But like, do you see how it's almost like, okay, this energy of like, you come into their world from this angle of like being, you know, where it's like playful, and, you know, maybe it's sexual, maybe it's, you know, I do obviously think that's going to be part of the equation, but it's like you kind of come into their world in this like really humble way, where that, like I said, it's almost like they want to put a crown on you. Like, you know what I mean? That's like, you come into their world and they're like, wow, you are so much more than like I never expected I would feel this way about you in the position that you're in, because like I said, you've been in this Seven of Pentacles. It's like, it's almost like this Cinderella energy, y'all. And I'm like not trying to fucking be like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, Prince Charming's gonna come and save you, because you have saved yourself by being the type of person you are, by having self-respect and by taking care of yourself and continuing on, even though it's hard. It's like but that's why I think it's kind of a Cinderella energy, because Cinderella worked her ass off. You know what I mean? And she served others, and she was mistreated, and it was unfair, and you know what I mean? All that sort of thing. And it's like, all that's coming to an end. Like, all of that is that's going to be dead and gone. That world of you struggling and being treated unfairly, if that has been your reality, I swear to you, this is what the energy is that is going to be dead and gone. It's going to be over with. And Spirit's telling me to pull some cards out of this deck. And you're going to be brought into this place of love. Wow. I forgive you is the card that I'm seeing here. Wow, it's like you need to forgive the people who've hurt you. And I feel like you are, but I'm just saying that, like, you're gonna forgive them because you're like, wow, oh my God. Sometimes I hear your voice. I think that the people who've hurt you are a little bit haunted by you. I don't know how to let you go. Okay, so this may be some of the struggle that you face, is that there may be people holding on to you energetically. You may be holding on to people energetically. This is why this is the shadow deck, okay? Because this is bringing out maybe some of the challenges underneath the surface. When this relationship comes into your life, it may be really cathartic for you because maybe, like I said, you haven't been loved the way that you deserve. And when you do finally get that love, it's gonna be like almost painful. Like I said, it's gonna be breaking apart the things within you that are like, that have been frozen or cold or shut down or blocked or whatever. It's gonna be like I'm seeing, like, behind this Queen of Pentacles, you see the sun rising and there's like this castle in the back. It's like, it's gonna be like the sun coming up and like melting the ice. Like, that's what I'm getting here. And again, Spirit's making me look at this card with like the season changes and we're coming into spring. It's like you get to experience when spring comes for you in your heart. Okay. And this is finances too. It's all rolled together. That's crazy. I really didn't expect this reading at all. But this idea of not being able to let go of the past and maybe still having that pain within you, and, you know, feeling, you know, you still have this impact of like, you know, the past has impacted you. So you may be afraid that it's gonna be ruined, or you may be afraid that, like, oh, you know, there's like other people are gonna hate on this relationship, or other people are sending hate my way and stuff like that. Look, dude, I'm just saying that you will be so overwhelmed by this new experience that you may just very well have to just fucking completely forget about that shit. Okay? Because it's dead and gone. It's not real anymore. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It's real to you in your mind because you experienced it, and you know, so that's what I'm saying, is that it may, look at that. Thank God, I am different now. Do you see that? It's like, yeah, you are different. You get to move forward. You get to let go of this. Thank you for leaving me underneath there, and I never want to feel that way again. Yep, absolutely, because I've been struggling, bitch. You can't come with me, bro. I can't even make this stuff up. I forgive you right underneath that. I love myself enough to walk away. I swear to God, we're getting repeat messages now. So it's like, this is, and that's, this is, okay. You're gonna have to let all that go. You're gonna have to leave all that behind. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to leave it all behind, because this is a brand new world for you. And that's maybe part of the struggle, but guess what? It's like, you're gonna realize you can't come with me. These people cannot come with you into your future. They're not gonna understand, they're not gonna appreciate, they're not going to be happy for you, they're not gonna help you, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be there for you in the way that you deserve. I feel like this person is. Like, I feel like this person is gonna step into and fill every role in your life that hasn't been filled by other people. Does that make sense? And I'm not trying to say that, like, they're gonna be your everything and you're not gonna have any other types of people in your life. No. What I'm saying is this person is gonna heal every part of you that has been neglected in so many ways that you're gonna be blown away. It's like a miracle, and it's going to blow your mind. And I think that it's gonna blow this person's mind too, because they're gonna be like, wow, you know, I didn't know I could love somebody like this, but I do. And I don't want it any other way. I don't want you to leave. This is what I'm getting. They're just gonna be like, I want this. I want this forever. You know what I mean? And it's like, it doesn't matter. None of the past isn't gonna matter anymore. And also, like, you aren't gonna care, like, if, you know what I mean? Like, here's the energy I'm getting, okay? You know how with a pet, okay? I don't know why I'm getting so strong. Y'all, I'm so sorry. And I mean, for some of y'all too, in a relationship dynamic like that, it might be like, people might consider that kind of kinky too. So like, that's just making me laugh because I'm just like, oh my God. But no, listen, what I'm trying to say is it's like, for an animal or for a pet, okay? And like I said, you're not an animal, you're not a pet, okay? It's just a dynamic that I'm just feeling. And I don't know why that's the dynamic, but it's because this person, there's a power dynamic. This person is bringing you in, okay? This person has everything that they need except for you, you know what I mean? And they have everything you need except for you. Does that make sense? Where it's like you have yourself, okay? You have just you, and you've been kicking ass with that. You've been doing your best, and you've been holding steadfast, you've been working your ass off, okay? It's like you're putting in just to get out. You know what I mean? You're not like, you're trying to build an empire, but you're not doing that on your own. I'm just saying it right now. But you are doing it on your own. Does that make sense? You have only you. Whereas this person, they have everything they need except for you. Does that make sense? You're like the last puzzle piece, and they are the whole fucking puzzle. Okay, for you, because all of the pieces that have been neglected by everybody else in your life. You know what I mean? Friends, family, past lovers, even with your career and finance situation, your work situation is not giving you what you need. So does that make sense? You're the final puzzle piece. You are so powerful just on your own that you have enough power to complete this person's world. And this person has enough love and compassion and financial stability to literally fill in the gaps of your entire world. Do you see what I mean by this dynamic? So yes, there's a power dynamic, but it doesn't mean that. But you love yourself enough to walk away, so you don't have to worry about being absorbed by this person, and if this person is going to take over your entire life and you don't have any more self-determination. That's not, no, because you can make it alone, and you fucking know that about yourself, but you don't have to anymore. That's the beauty. The beauty is that there is some serious love and abundance coming your way that's just going to like envelop you into this place of safety and security. And it's a beautiful fucking thing, because it's going to clear away the clutter. It's going to break up things that are cold inside of you. This is Cinderella shit. Spirit wants me to look at this. You didn't imagine it. I'm just, confirmation. This is a real fucking message, okay? So that's confirmation. Wow, that's beautiful. I love this for you. I love this for us, and I'm really excited to see what happens in the future. So I'm going to be coming on here a lot more often, y'all, and doing some more messages. So please stick around. If this is your first time on my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Keep coming back. Can't hurt. Also, please like the video. Drop me a comment. If you would like to make a donation, all that information is down in the description box below. And I will see y'all again in the next video. Thanks.